Okay, hi guys. I know this is kind of weird, but it's like nighttime and I needed to get a video done. So I guess this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of video because I've never filmed in the dark. So sorry if this camera footage in the beginning is a little bit unsteady because I'm holding my flashlight with my phone in one hand and I'm holding my gimbal in the other hand, filming while walking the dog. So I would rather have the flashlight more steady so that you get good light on my face. Sorry, my nose is a little red. It's like 40 degrees outside. So anyways, I'm super tired. I don't know if you can tell, which I think you can see the bags in her mouth. It's hard to see, which is good because my glasses hide it. So anyways, today Rudy and I are, well, tonight we're going on a walk. I did go on a walk earlier today. I was so tired, like it's not even funny. I was sitting there putting my kid to sleep, rocking him in my arms, whatever, reading the story. Excuse me. And before he was even asleep, I was already starting to nod off. I don't know if you can see in the video. Oh darn, you can't. It's too dark. But anyways, so cold you can see my breath. So anyways, yeah, so I was super tired. So I drank my Perps, which Perps is sort of like an energy drink. I'm sure I'm going to do a review on that, but it's got like antioxidants and B vitamins and things that are good for your skin and for your energy as well. And it doesn't have all those nasty chemicals like Red Bull or Monster, things like that. This video is not sponsored, by the way. Well, I wish it was, but that's for future. Excuse me, we're crossing the road, and I'm also trying to keep track of, cars. But it's very peaceful, riding at night. I mean, taking a walk at night. I did take this walk earlier because I should have brought my camera when we filmed earlier. I mean, when I came earlier on this walk, I was like so tired I was falling asleep. So I drank a Perps and I came with the dog and we walked, and the walk gave me a good amount of energy. And I'm also using my Fitbit. I have the Fitbit Charge 2, which I will do a review on that. I was going to show you guys while I was walking, but I can't do that because I'm holding the flashlight because it's late. So maybe I'll go ahead and do some more extra. Oops, excuse me, I tripped on a crack in the sidewalk. Ooh, that's dangerous. Anyways, be careful guys if you're walking at night. That's why I like having my service dog with me just in case. So anyways, yeah, so we're walking and I'll show you my Fitbit when I do a video during the day so you can see what it looks like and see the app and everything. The reason we can't do that right now is because I have to hold the camera and the flashlight and the flashlight's in the hand where my Fitbit is, so you can see all my information, so I can do an explanation, which I'll do a video on that soon. So anyways, yeah, so we're walking to, I think in a way early video, one of my first ones, I did a video where we walked to River Bend Park, and my kid went swimming one summer in the river when he was young. Well, he is young, but I mean younger. So then one day I realized we were walking and I knew that it was only, at least the trail was only 1.25 miles from my house. So I figured, okay, we'll walk the trail, and I was gonna go on the trail, and then I ended up getting to the trail and chickening out and not knowing if I would be able to walk in the dark. Just so you know, I'm slightly afraid of the dark. Do you guys remember that show from the 90s? Are You Afraid of the Dark? dude, I was so scared of that show. Like, I watched like 1 or 2 episodes and then never watched it again because I'm one of those wimpy kids. Yeah, so there's that. Anyways, yeah, so the River Bend Park is off of the Jedediah Smith Memorial Trail. So we don't actually walk to River Bend Park because I walk this every night. I walk this every night after my kid goes to bed with my service dog. So, yeah. Ooh, my goodness. There was like a car and it totally like, they gave me the signal to cross and then it didn't see my dog or I guess the driver, and she just started to go when I was still halfway in the middle of the intersection. Anyway, so I'm in some residential areas right now. But yeah, we're not going actually down the trail since my kid goes to bed at 7:30, or at least we start going to bed at 7:30. So he usually gets to bed by 8 o'clock, or to, oops, excuse me. Right, okay. So, my kid usually we start going to bed and doing our bedtime routine at 7:30. So we don't usually, he doesn't get to fall asleep until around 7:45, 8 o'clock. And the park, which is like a nature park, kind of like a state park, but it's 30, I think I explained this before, it's 32 miles of trail or something like that goes along the American River. And so anyways, it closes at 8 o'clock, so we don't get to walk the trail. And one day I decided, because usually we walk to where the trail starts in the residential area and then turned around. So one day we decided, well, at least I decided. What is we? My dog doesn't decide. Whatever. So anyways, I decided that I was gonna just face it and walk down the trail as far as I could go. I knew it was closed, but I wanted to see how far I could go before somebody would stop me. But I didn't want to go in the dark. So I saw going one direction. I knew that was the trail because we did it twice. I also did it, we walked it, John and I and Elliot, my kid, whatever. We walked it on Thanksgiving, and that was our family thing. So then I decided not to go that way and go the opposite way. And the reason I thought that that was better was because I saw at the very end of the road that there was lights. So I thought that that would be the safest option as far as facing my fears of the dark. So, excuse me. So we walked all the way. Oops. So we walked all the way on the trail, and we walked all the way to where the lights were. And I was like, huh. I texted John and I said, I walked somewhere and I just got totally lost and have no idea where I was. So this was like weeks ago. And then, so then I was like, okay, I finally saw some landmarks. Like, hello, I could have read the street signs, but anyways, I read saw a landmark, a building that I knew, restaurant and shopping center. And I said, hey, I know where this is. And I was on Folsom Boulevard in Rancho Cordova. So, Folsom Boulevard is kind of like Harbor Boulevard in Orange County, California. So if you know where that is, Orange County is the same county where Disneyland is. It seems like I have to explain that because most people around here don't know. Anyway, it's like Harbor Boulevard. So it's like the main strip. So, I'm going to turn the camera around view so you can see easier probably, because when I turn the camera around, I can use the lights so you can see where I'm going. And then I'll show you the trail since we're on the trail. So anyways, long story short, I ended up finding out that I found a 2-mile shortcut back to my house. So we used to take a 1-mile area walk that I found that we did every day, but now we do a 2-mile because I found a quick shortcut back to my house going the trail. So let me just show you. And yeah, oh, okay, dude, we were like gonna try and film because we're right by the area where I saw some deer. It was like friggin' scary. Ooh, I look scary. My eyebrows are atrocious. Oh goodness, is that a little better? Anyways, so like it was the middle of the night and we were walking at the beginning of this trail and we like saw a friggin', I don't even know, it was like a flash, and then all of a sudden my dog started freaking out, and then I was like, okay. So I looked and I saw 2 things moving. I was like, oh shoot, I thought it was a coyote, and I was like freaking out. So I flashed my flashlight on it and I saw that it was 2 deer. And it was the first time my dog has ever seen deer, and I was like freaking out. My heart rate was so fast because my Fitbit does track my heart rate, so it went skyrocketing. Like it was friggin' deer in the middle of the night. It's the first time I've seen deer before, but it was the first time I've seen deer here since I've lived here, and it was the first time that I've seen deer in the middle of the night. Oh, it was so scary. I was like freaking out the rest of my walk. I was so glad that it wasn't coyotes. Let's see if you can see Rudy here. Rudy, say hello. Hello. There's Rudy Tootie. Rudy, can I shine the light on you? There you are, buddy. Say hello to the viewers. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. So I guess we're going to continue our walk. I can't show you. I tried to show you, but I didn't put it in the footage because it didn't show anything. It was just blackness. So, yeah, even with the flashlight shown on it and the light on my camera, you couldn't see anything. So I guess I'm just going to take this walk and tell you a story. So we're exercising. I'm trying to exercise a lot more. Not only is it good for your heart, and the more you get your heart rate up, the more fat burn you have, but also, you know, I do understand that walking is hard for your knees, but any physical exercise is better. And I don't really have an excuse not to because I have a dog and a toddler who's very active. So yeah, just get out there and exercise. We're gonna walk down the trail and hopefully you'll be able to see something. So let's get walking, buddy. Is this video pointless? Do you guys even care? I usually when I'm walking this trail at night, sorry, I'm trying to see where I'm going as well, but yeah, when I usually walk this trail at night, I'm usually watching YouTube videos or talking to a friend on the phone. I don't just walk this trail in silence and look in front of me with a flashlight because that's so creepy. Like, who knows if I run into a friggin' wild turkey? Like, come on, those things are vicious, man. Like, they always said, don't mess with the wild turkey. Like, why is there wild turkey in friggin' Sacramento? Like, one time we were crossing the street and the wild turkey was like in the middle of the frickin' road. Like, they wouldn't even just move, and we had to stop in the middle of the road and wait for the dang turkey to cross, because it's not like we're gonna get out and shoo them. They're friggin' aggressive, wild turkey. I guess from what I was reading on the internet, comment down below if you know any more information about this, but what I was reading is they come down from the mountain certain times of year and looking in search of food, and I guess they were doing that before we were here, so like before humans were here, so technically this is their territory. So, you know, also I have to be weary of coyotes. I'm a freaking scaredy cat. I'm like, you know, I'm the first to tell you I'm a friggin' scaredy cat. Like, I don't have any tattoos, and I don't have any piercings. Okay, I got my ears pierced. Is there a glare? Anyways, you can see the little hole, yeah, kind of. Anyways, I got my ears pierced when I was like 10 years old with a gun. Okay, and that was like the worst experience of my life. Okay, maybe not the worst experience of my life. When I was in Texas, in Fort Worth, Texas, I fell in the lake and on Lake Worth, and I didn't have any lake shoes on, because you got to wear lake shoes, because there's a whole bunch of stuff in the lake you don't want to step on. And I guess the part of the bridge cracked, and I wasn't wearing any shoes. And I had to go to the doctor and get it all scraped out. And they gave me a tetanus shot. Dude, my aunt is like as big as my dad. Well, not as big as my dad, but like as tall as my dad. So like, she's a big lady. Awesome lady. But anyway, she's a big lady. So she had to like put all her body weight on me and sit on me to like have me get this tetanus shot, and it was like not cool. I was screaming, and they used the smallest needle they had in the whole entire it was like an urgent care, and they even put numbing cream on it before, and I was still like screaming. Yeah, and I said like, oh, I want this tattoo, and then I remembered the dang tetanus shot, and I'm like, heck no. Yeah, so I'm a big wimp, so usually I try to occupy myself while I'm on the walks, so I don't think about how scary it is, or, you know, what I'm going to encounter, things like that. So it's blackness. Can you even see anything behind me other than me? Sorry, flashlight there's my flashlight. Oh my gosh, I was like freaking out for a second, because dude, I totally like shined the flashlight once through the camera, and not this time, but like another time when I was testing it, and like I freaking thought for a second that there was a car behind me, and then I had to remember that it's past 8 o'clock, so the park is closed, so there's no cars that can go this way because they block it off on each direction with like a little gate thing. So yeah, but I was freaking out because I was like, oh shoot, car, gotta get out of the dang way in the middle of freaking night, can't see me, and I'm wearing a black jacket. Well, okay, it's got reflectives. See, eat happy. This is my mom's, not her jacket, but like, I guess it's her logo jacket for her restaurant, Healthy Junk in Anaheim, California, vegan restaurant, which I'll be visiting, and I'll talk about that more later. So there's that, but yeah, great jacket because it's white is a good reflective color. So if you're walking at night, cars will be able to see you, you know. So that's good. Plus, I'm wearing double jackets because it's pretty cold outside. Okay, it's like 40 something, but I'm from the desert, from Palm Springs, and like I lived in Orange County for like 15 years, so beach weather never gets this frigid cold. Plus, I've noticed that this winter, compared to last winter, has been a lot drier, so you feel the cold a little bit more. But even then, it's been a lot more mild of a winter than last year. Comment down below and let me know how cold it is where you are, or how warm it is, depending on what side of the country you're from. So yeah, I'm gonna continue my walk, and when I get to the main road, I got like maybe half mile left, and then when I get to the main road, I'll check in with you guys and we'll talk some more. See you in a bit, okay? I wish you guys, I guess you can a little bit. Is there a way to zoom? I don't know. Anyways, I wish you guys could see those Christmas lights. Anyways, you see the red on the roof right there? That's a Santa. And I guess Santa and Snoopy are in like this, what do you call it? This little airplane, like a propeller airplane. And it's like a blow up thing. And then they got lights on the, you know, shingle parts of their roof. Oh, it's so pretty. Can you not even see? Is there a way I could zoom? Oh no. I gotta go. The evil dogs are here, and like they rile up my dog because they're like barking at us. Oh my gosh. And I'm like trying to hold my dog and hold the camera. You hear them. They're like friggin' scary dogs. It's like a bull mastiff, and a friggin', I don't even know, some other kind of mixed dog. But they're protecting their property, and they're like super evil scary. Ah! Okay, like, my dog has been attacked twice by some mean dogs, and he's proved time and time again that he's friendly, and he has to be friendly by law because he's a service dog. And I've socialized him quite well, although however he was pretty friendly and socialized when I got him, but when I rescued him, but he was pretty hyper, and that was because ooh, soup. Camera angles. Okay, so that was because he was very hyper, because he hadn't been out of the kennel very much and was just a little bit overly excitable. But he's friendly, and two dogs like totally attacked him. So I'm very weary about when other dogs come around, because I'm like, dude, like, are you gonna friggin' attack me? And even if the owners say they're friendly, if it's not proven that they're friendly, I'm so not going to have that around my dog. Like, no way, no how. My dog's not getting attacked. One time, got attacked by this sheepdog in my apartment complex, and he almost went to the emergency room. I guess he was attacked 3 times. So the second time, well, that, I'm going backwards, I guess. So that was the 3rd time. Then the second time, he was attacked by a fake pit bull service dog in my complex, and I called the police, the sheriffs, and I called animal control, and they said, oh, if both dogs are vaccinated, we don't give a crap and we can't do anything. It's only the report's only for you if you decide to sue the owner. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And I didn't bother suing the owner, but the owner was like yelling at me, why'd you call the police? Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so I told my apartment complex, and they have yet to do anything about the service dog. So I always keep my dog on a leash because I'm very weary of that. And then the 3rd time, which was actually the first time when I had him for a few weeks, I took him to the dog park, and we didn't even get in through the door yet. And another dog came, was like a hairy dog, like a some other hairy dog, I'll think of the name. So it came, and it was bigger than him and totally attacked him. The other dog like came charging at us, and I had my kid with me, so I was like freaking out even more. And then my dog left with like open wounds on his head, and you know, the other dog didn't have anything marks on him at all. And it was scary because I still live in the apartment complex where the Pibble lives, and I know what apartment number is and who owns them. And the lady's trying to be friendly with me, saying, oh yeah, the dog healthy and the dog's friendly. But I'm like, no, your dog's not friendly. She says, can my dog meet your dog? Like, this is not a good idea. So she friggin' brought her dog down the stairs. Her dog was like barking so hard that white foam was coming out of his mouth. She could barely control him, and her dress was like falling off. And so I said, no, dude, take your dog inside. She had to take her dog inside. So her dog's not friendly. I guess it's friendly with the kids, but I don't want to take a risk. So, you know, and then it was stupid because my dog was on a leash, and this lady, it was like 10:30, and it was the last walk of the night, and this lady was like sitting there, and I noticed her dog, and I said, don't worry, we are friendly. And she goes ahead and says, oh, my dog's not friendly. I'm like, okay. So we begin to walk faster. And my dog's a trained service dog, so he's going to walk however fast I'm going to walk. So I'm speed walking at this point. And we already passed the dog, and all of a sudden I hear some barking. I'm like, oh, no big deal, we already passed the dog. And then as soon as I look back, the dog is like charging at us, and he attaches his mouth to my dog. And you know, pit bulls' jaws are really, really strong. So, sorry, I'm just making sure, because I have to cross streets and things. I'm just double checking where I am. So pit bulls' jaws are like really strong, you know. So I tried to shoo him off. The lady tried to call her dog, and the dog didn't come. Didn't come. Why is a freaking dog not on leash at 10 o'clock at night and you know your dog's not friendly? So if you know your dog's not friendly, why don't you just hold its collar or something while we're walking by? You know what I mean? So like, I was freaking out. And I was trying to pull my dog and pull that dog off my dog. I couldn't get my dog. Like, I couldn't get the other dog off my freaking dog. And I was freaking out. So I was like, okay, this is it. So I was like kind of halfway to my house in my apartment complex, and I had to like pick up my dog. My dog's 62 pounds and it's almost the max amount of weight. Excuse me, I have to push the button to cross the road. But he's almost the max amount of weight to that I can carry. Yes, I got wimpy arms. I got strong legs, but I got wimpy arms. So yeah, that's the next day. Then I called the police and everything, but I didn't realize that my dog was bleeding until I got back in the house. And then I had to go to I went back outside to look for the lady, and her dog was gone, and I had no idea where they lived. So eventually I found out, but now, long story short, I'm very weary about, you know, other dogs. And if I don't know them, nah, your dog not gonna play with my dog. Your dog not friendly. If I don't know your dog, if I don't know your dog's not getting anywhere near my dog. Oh yeah, hey, Papa John's. So okay, we made it to the main road on Folsom Boulevard. Excuse me. I'm rambling. I got a frog in my throat. It happens. So the reason I knew that this was Folsom Boulevard the first time I walked this at night was because I saw the Papa John's and the convenience store here. So I knew where I was through Landmark. I was almost going to GPS myself home, but I found it. So found my way. There's a thrift store right there, which I'll do a follow me around. Oh no, we're not at the thrift store yet. It's coming up. It's called Teen Challenge, and I guess they donate their money to teens who are suffering from like abuse or teen pregnancies or whatever, and they donate the money over there. Nice ladies who own them, but they're kind of scared of dogs, so I tend not to bring my service dog in there, just for the courtesy of them, because they really like me and my kid. So this is Teen Challenge. I should probably do a follow me around in there sometime. I don't know if they'd appreciate that, but we'll try it out one day. Maybe not with, maybe not with the gimbal, because then it'll be a lot more obvious that I'm filming, and they might not appreciate that, you know. Yeah, so that's my walk. Thank you guys for keeping me entertained. Or, well, I guess I was really entertaining myself, but it's kind of nice to be able to chat and, you know, have a conversation and get y'all involved. Keeps my mind busy, especially on these long walks when there's nothing else to do. I know I could listen to music and things like that, but it's not keeping my mind busy. Just keeps the noises away, really, which that doesn't really bother me. And I guess I do talk a lot, so that's one thing. Yeah, so this is Folsom Boulevard. I know I've taken you guys down this road in another video. Not very interesting. Like I said, it's kind of like Harbor Boulevard in Orange County, or a main road in a city. Sorry, it's kind of loud, the cars are going by. It's usually very peaceful taking walks like this, and I quite enjoy it. You know, get my exercise, get my dog exercise, decompress, you know, have a little time to myself, since I always do. Just, you know, it's always my kid and me, and I don't just get, you know, it's my kid and John and the house, and I never get time to myself. So this is kind of a nice little walk in order for me to do that. Comment down below what you do to decompress or to de-stress. I've had quite a lot of stress lately, so these walks are kind of nice. Yeah, it's it's not as bad as I was expecting as far as chilly. So if I bundle up quite a lot, then these walks are bearable. So yeah. Yeah, so Happy New Year. Well wishes. It's New Year's Day. You'll probably be seeing this on the day after if you watch my videos in order. So Happy New Year. What is your New Year's resolution? Comment down below and let me know what your New Year's resolution is. I don't know if I really have a New Year's resolution. I guess every year I just choose to try and be better, a better version of myself than the year previous. And this year I'm going to work on being a lot more active and things of that nature. So hopefully there's great things in store for this channel and great things in store for our lives. A lot is going to change, which I'll talk about that in another video. Oh, I just thought of it. Okay, so I needed an outro for my videos, and I just thought of, like, you remember, any of you remember in the 90s, excuse me, the 90s, they had the Amanda show with Amanda Bynes, and she was like the comedian. She was like, yo, she's like, bye everybody, I'm gonna go shave my cat, or bye everybody, I'm gonna go take a bath with a clown, or something like that. So I'm gonna say something like, I don't know, say something like, bye everybody, I'm gonna go wash my dog, or something like that. That's a good outro. Hey, so I don't know, can I turn around and you guys see this? Yo, hold up, dog. I'm trying to show in the video. Let me zoom in and see if you can see this. One sec. Okay guys, I guess this is the best I can get. If you've never been here, this is Spin Cycle Laundry Lounge. It's on Folsom Boulevard in Sacramento. Rancho Cordova, okay? It's in Rancho Cordova, Spin Cycle Laundry Lounge. And every Thursday they do free dry. So I usually do 4 loads of laundry and then I get a free dryer. So I spend like $4.25 and I get to do 4 loads of laundry, wash and dry. And it's great. And some of the washing machines even take your credit card or your debit card or whatever. But they do, it's a coin laundry. If you've never been here, free dry on Thursdays, not spons. But the people here are really nice. The owner's really nice and everything. And if you haven't tried it out, that's a good thing too. Okay guys, you see Thursday, free dry. I'm trying to figure out how to use the camera. Let's see if I back up a little bit. Can you guys even see? Well, anyways, Thursdays, free dry. With any paid wash, it says on the bottom. I don't know how you will film that, but anyways, laundry lounge, free dry. Let's see if I can get it. There you guys go. Free dry, laundry lounge with any paid wash all Thursdays. I think that's a really great deal considering there's the 3 of us who have laundry to do, and between pets and a child and pee in the bed, whatever. Lots of that's a great deal. So come check it out. I could totally like be the spokesperson for the laundry lounge. Like, I'm there every week doing laundry and I have a chat with the people that work there. There's this guy, his name's Carl. He's a veteran. He's super nice and he makes a ton of jokes, like to entertain the people doing the laundry, like the customers. And he's super nice, and you can tell he's one of those guys that loves his job. And he also, I found out that he lives in my apartment complex, which is kind of cool. So we have a chat. Yeah, so I guess thank you guys for coming on this walk with me. Let me push the button to cross the road. I've really got like maybe half mile left on my walk. So thanks for keeping me entertained, and I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna try and do, I was gonna do today a video, warhead challenge, but I was just too tired and didn't want to, like, I've never had a warhead, so I was a little bit freaking out. Plus I was too tired. So there's that. Yeah, so I know warheads are vegan unless you're one of those vegans that are like, you know, bone char, sugar, which I'll talk more about that when I do my warhead challenge. I almost said doo-doo. When I do my warhead challenge. Doo-doo and food in the same sentence? No. Okay. Well, then again, warhead's not really a food. It's a junk. But it's just acid. Citric acid. Anyways, thanks for coming on my walk. Guess I need to do my Amanda Bynes outro. And I'm going to say thanks for coming on my walk. I am going to go warm up my hands. I don't know. Take 2. I'm gonna go cut my toenails. I don't know. No, my toenails are already cut. I don't know. Anyways, peace. Wait, that's not a good outro. Whatever. Bye, guys. Talk to you later.